Good evening, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101. And, during this we've gotten away from regular financial information, which I'm going to actually share with you some of the worst deals I ever made with cars. Okay. I'm going to show you two horrible deals, and I'm going to show you a decent deal that I've made with cars. I understand that I give the updates for the COVID-19 stimulus packages, but every now and again, I want to break it up just to give you some regular, good old financial information and to tell you how I got to where I'm at, because I've made the most horrible deals in the entire world. I promise you. When some of you look at the information, I'm going to give very personal information about me, you're going to see that I made huge mistakes. I made catastrophic mistakes when it comes to finances. The amount of money that I have spent over the years on cars is crazy. It is absolutely stupid. Okay. And these are not good cars. Well, I'm gonna say they're not good cars. They're good cars. I bought them brand new, but they're not worth what I paid because of my interest rates. Okay. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and just, give you this information that's very personal to me. But the only way I know that some of you are going to actually understand that there's people out there who made horrible deals with finances, loans, etc., and they have bounced back. And I'm a testament to my own mistakes and doing the right things by my finances, because I think it was within the last month I did a video how to become your own self-taught financial expert. Okay, so without going through all that, I'm just going to show you here, guys. So this is my vehicle, 2008. This is not my first vehicle, but this is literally the first vehicle I made a huge mistakes. Okay, so here's my name, Raymond Ross, and this is brand new. So date August 11, 2008. This was in Huntsville, Alabama. This when I was traveling to go training at Redstone Arsenal at a chemical facility out there. So 2008 Dodge Ram truck, Ram 1500, had the quad cab, and I traded in my 1999 Mazda Protege. I had that vehicle for 10 years. So it was paid off within 5, but I had that vehicle for 10 years essentially. And I was absolutely thrilled to buy a new vehicle, but my credit was in shambles. Okay. I want to say I had between a 600 and a 650, something astronomical like that. All right, let's move along. Here we go. You promised to pay us a principal of $26,941. That is the cost of the truck that the dealership is proposing. After you wheel and deal, you talk them down. They say, hey, you promised to pay us roughly $27,000. I say, okay, cool. Plus finance charges occurring on the unpaid balance at the rate of 16.5. Now, some of you, unfortunately, I know you guys have been paying 20, 25, 26%, but this is astronomically stupid, bad credit, a lot of mistakes in life, financially high. This is ridiculous. 16.5% per year from today's date until maturity. Finance charges occur on a balance, it says on a 365 daily basis, blah, blah, blah. We earn finance charges on the unpaid balance of 16.5. So the unpaid balance is the amount still left on the vehicle. I'm going to be paying an interest rate of 16.5. That's what I'm saying. And you have no idea how much money that is. Okay. But we're going to look into it. So you got all these NAs. All right, here we go. Annual percentage rate, the cost of your credit at a yearly rate is 16.5. Okay. The finance charge, the dollar amount that the credit will cost you is $15,000. $15,000 on a $27,000 truck. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm almost paying a third of the truck, even more so. So let's just round this up to, $15,652. Okay. That is how much I'm paying on a $27,000 truck. So the finance charge is going to cost me $15,652.30. The amount financed, the amount financed that the bank that I went through, they paid the amount that the dealership said, $26,941. Total of payments, the amount you will have paid when you have made all scheduled payments is $42,500. $593 for a $27,000 truck. And you do the math, right? You say, okay, well, 27,000 plus 10,000 is 37,000, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I mean, it's stupid. That's a whole nother car. You get what I'm trying to say? It's a whole nother car. And then it says the total cost of your purchase on your credit, including your down payment of 10,500, cost me 53,000. Okay, let's just round it up. 53,094 cents. I mean, $94. $53,094. $53,094 I paid for a $27,000 2008 Dodge Ram back in the day. Now, this will even makes it more so hilarious. So you stretch out the payments, you stretch out the number of payments to make your loan lower, which if you have the money, sometimes it can be beneficial if you pay double the amount, like I do sometimes. Like right now, my car note is what, 600, but I pay 800 or something like that, right? And then they project that I don't have to pay for months on end, and then it's still at a lower price than the actual monthly amount because I'm killing the interest. Amount of payments at $600. Just round up to $600. You know, $600 for 72 payments on $53,000 on a $27,000 truck. That's where I'm at. That's why I'm at. These are the mistakes that we make when it comes to finance, because we don't have an idea of what we're doing, right? Sometimes you need people to walk you through, guide you through, teach you through. You need a mentor, okay? You need a friend, you need an uncle who knows about finances, not just a guy that's gonna go look under the hood and say, oh yeah, it's good, it's a brand new car. So you having somebody look at it. No, you need someone who knows the numbers, okay? You need someone who knows the numbers and can walk you through and say, this is a horrible deal. Now, granted, if you need a car and you have bad credit, my first thing is to work on your credit, pay off your bills, get those credit letters from me that you can actually delete some of your collection charges if they are after 7 years, or if you never signed something, okay? So under the FCRA, Fair Credit Report, Fair Credit Reporting Act, 611 and 609 states that if a lender does not have, or a person who's holding your account saying that you owe money does not have your written signature, they must remove it from your credit. So the 3 credit agencies, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, I have these letters that you send in that has been reviewed by a lawyer, because again, these are legal documents, because once you fill in your information, you have to go to the bank and get it notarized for them to take these things off your credit. Here's a gray area. It may be your account, but if you never signed your name, but even though on the phone you said, under the FCRA, you can actually put that information inside these forms and get it removed from your account. Okay, my email will be in the description of this email 10 to 15 minutes after this live view actually ends. So go on the email, go on the description of this this video, excuse me, go in the description of this video and get my email and request these credit letters. I give them free. Everybody knows me. I'm not at the point where I'm charging anybody for anything. So you should just get on this. All right, let's look at another bad deal I made. That was a 2008 Dodge Ram that I paid $53,000 for, okay, because of my interest rate at 16.5, and I ended up paying like $15,600 for my loan. It's just so stupid, okay? It's so stupid. All right, let's move along and let's see another dumbass deal that I made, okay? The worst deals imaginable, okay? The worst deals imaginable. Let's look at this. This is stupid. All right, so here we go. I'm a little older. You would think that I'd be a little more wiser. So this is a 2013. All right, you see my name up here, Raymond Ross, see my name. 2013 Chevy Malibu, 17 miles on the odometer. Got all the appropriated data up here. Okay, cool. So look at this. Credit is getting better, but it's still a bad deal. To me, it's still a bad deal. But you can tell if you double this at 16.5, I was paying $15,000 for my finance charge. But since I'm at 8.9, here's the thing. When I say this is bad, I'm like, nah, man, that's under 10. If you are bragging that your interest rate is under 10, let me tell you, with people with decent credit, they don't pay nowhere near 8. They pay 5 and below. Okay, that's what they pay, 5 and below. So with this one, I pay $8,112 for this finance charge. Okay, again, the vehicle, because it was fully loaded. I know a fully loaded Malibu had a turbo, leather seats, heated seats, cool seats, sunroof, you name it. Even got chrome rims. They smoked it out for me. So I spent a lot of dumb money on upgrades. I did. $27,000 for a Chevy Malibu. I know some of you like, just smack this stuff now, Ross Road. That was stupid. Then total of payments, the amount you have paid after you have made all your payments and schedule is $35,238. Okay, cool. And at the end of the day, think about this, the total cost, okay? Because they say the total amount of payments, that's different.
I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can try.
The total amount of payments are different than the total sale price. The total sale price is the money that comes out of your pocket. It's the money that you actually paid. So stay with me. Total of payments, $35,000. Total sale price, the total cost of your purchase on credit, including your down payment, that reads $44,311.15. $44,000 for a Chevy Malibu. $44,000 for a Chevy Malibu. Holler at your boy. Stupid. And I think this says 72 number of payments, and that's $489. You're basically paying $500 a month for a Chevy Malibu because they threw leather, they threw dead cow hide in it, put some chrome rims on it, and smoked it out. But I'm still paying it a finance charge of 8.90%. Stupid high. So we have to have people to walk us through these things, because we're going to make mistakes when it comes to finances, especially if we don't know what we're doing when it comes to finances. Okay, so those are two stupid, uneducated, not knowing about money, not knowing about finances, not knowing about interest rate, or none of the above. Good evening, Ashley. So you have to understand what interest rates really are. They're really key to how much money you are actually spending for your vehicle, because on one hand, it shows how much the vehicle costs, then the interest rate, how much the interest rate is going to cost you, and then the total amount of payments, but then the total amount that you're actually paying for the vehicle. $53,000 for a 2008 Dodge Ram, $44,000 for a 2013 Chevy Malibu. Somebody who knew something about finance, they would just laugh like they got you. You've been had. You've been bamboozled. You know, you've been run amok. You've been duped. You know what I'm saying? You've been scammed. This is fraud, because that's stupid. But that's the difference between being educated and uneducated. So I'm going to show you a good deal. I'm going to show you a decent deal, not the best deal, but I'm going to show you the excellent, which is my current vehicle. Okay? I'm going to show you my current vehicle. And this is something that you might want to look into. If your credit, once you get your credit up to a certain amount, then you can refinance. But here's the thing, when you refinance, it's another tick on your credit. But if your credit is good, it'll bounce back once you start making payments, and then it will save you money every month. But here's the thing, if your payments go from, let's say, for instance, your credit, this is outstanding, right? You waited a couple of years, your credit's outstanding. First you was paying 600, but it dropped a couple of points. The interest rate dropped a couple of points because you have great credit now. And then you're paying $400. Me personally, I would still pay about $500, because you're gonna kill that loan even quicker, because you're gonna tell them, hey, the amount over the amount that I need to pay for the actual vehicle a month, apply that extra $100 to interest. Okay, that's what you want to do. Apply it to interest. So here we go. Now, this right here is a decent deal. This is my 2015 Genesis G80. Okay, 2015 Genesis G80. My current balance on it is $13,000, as you can tell. And I want you to look at the payment due. Okay, I couldn't find the other form that breaks the whole loan down. I apologize. But this has enough information for you to understand. Payment due. I owe 508 in September. In September 16th, I owe 508. That is the part I was telling you that I pay over the amount. So I'm killing the interest so much. They're projecting that I don't even have to make a payment until September. Now, for people who are dealing with a financial crisis because of COVID-19 and they have limited hours or they're out of work, if they did this, then they're probably in a good position that they don't have to pay for their car note, something like I did. The car note is telling me, oh, you need to pay $550, $600. I'm paying $800 a month, right? Because I have the ability to do that. I know not everybody has the ability to do that. I'm just saying, if you have an extra $50 to pay over what they're asking for, then do it. Apply to the interest. It's going to knock down your loan faster, because when they project payments of 72 months, okay, and they project the amount, they're telling you over the course of 72 months, you're going to be paying this amount. So what I do is I say, yeah, 60 months, 72 months, whatever. I'm still going to pay 200, 300 over the amount of the car note. All right, let's move along. Some of this, it says loan protection, blah, blah, blah. This is GAP insurance. I have GAP insurance actually with my my car insurance. This is the actual car loan, which is through Navy Federal. 14-day payoff. Then interest rate. Interest rate is 3.09. Think about this. 2008, my interest rate for a vehicle was 16.5. Horrible credit. 2013, my interest rate was 8.9. Undesirable credit. 2015, 2 years later, 3.09. 3.09. I'm not bragging because I wish I can get it at 1%. Okay. It says interest accrual last statement pay only $3.48 because I'm knocking the head off the dragon. I am killing the nanny on this one. Term 72 months, daily interest accrual is $1. So I show you this because when all this COVID-19 stuff is over, people are going to be buying vehicles. People are going to be buying cars. People are still going to be living their life. And guess what? People are still buying cars to this day. Those who still have their jobs, they're still doing great things. Now, last but not least, let's look at something so you can have a general consensus of right now what's good and what's bad. First, I'm going to show you some good car rates, right? And not mine's even beat good car rates, okay? Versus the amount in percentage you'll pay dealing with your credit score. Credit scores actually mean something when it comes to money. All right, look at this. This information is coming from bankrate.com. I was about to do a commercial. I'm kidding. So best car rates, 48 months, 60 months, 36 months, which is used. 48 months new, 4.71. These are best car loan rates, right? You can put your information up here, your credit score, all this stuff, and your zip, all the loan rates in there. Try to get somebody get your rates. No, we're just going to talk about this. Average interest rate by credit score. This is current, okay, as of 2019, 2020. So if you have a 781 to an 850, average APR new cars 4.19. Average APR used cars 4.69. So if you're in the range of 600 to 660, you're going to pay for a new car 7.91% and for a used car 10.91%. This is sort of a median thing. They're just kind of like doing an average. Okay, so this information is from June 12, 2019. And they got some suggestions out here. Of course, they got to pay their sponsors. They tell you the lenders. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. And I still think I just have a decent one. I don't think I have the best one. I would love 2% or 1%. I think that would be excellent. But nonetheless, mine is 3.09. And they're saying the average interest rate by credit score. They're talking about if you have a perfect credit score, they're still going to offer you a 4.19 today, even though interest rate is supposed to be dropping across the board. So I wanted to share that information with you guys so you understand how interest rate tying into the amount that you pay for the car and your monthly payments. And I'm here to tell you, as always, please learn from my mistakes. Don't go out there with your eyes wide open, looking at your new Bentley, Mercedes, Range Rover, Audi, Maybach, whatever you can afford. At the end of the day, work on your credit first so you get the best possible deal when you're lending money from someone, because they're going to get paid. But the more trustworthy you are, because that is your credit score, your trustworthiness score, your grade score, will dictate how much you pay in your loan. So let me just tell you this. Horrible credit that I had, 2008, I paid 16.5 for an interest rate, which in turn, breaking it down, I paid $15,600 for that interest rate, which made a $27,000 Dodge Ram $53,000. 2013, my interest rate was 8.9. I cut the drag in half, but nonetheless, it's still high. It's over that 5% mark that I was talking about. And then I paid $8,000 for that particular interest rate. And at the end of the day, I paid $44,000 for a Chevy Malibu. But today, 2015, not today is 2015, but back in 2015, my interest rate was 3.09. I dropped 5%. That is because I worked on my credit in those 2 years, and I did absolutely everything to put me in a great position for a great deal, or at least a decent one. So through the midst of all this crisis, wipe the tears from your eyes, because at the end of the day, don't let those tears blur when you're trying to sign to buy a new car or a used car and you get robbed because you're not doing your due diligence in order to fix, mend, and repair your credit. Stephen Johnson, yes, I fully agree. I went from 14% to refinance to 3.40. I'm glad to hear that, Stephen. Believe me, I am. Chantel said, hi there, good evening. So everyone, that's pretty much all I have. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. I'm giving you your stimulus updates, the bill updates from Congress.gov, and as well regular videos. I'm back on track. I'm gonna give you the information you need, even during this crisis, because when this is all over and you guys go back to buying houses and cars, boats and motorcycles, I'm gonna try to let you know the mistakes that I made so you don't make those dumbass mistakes, because man, it cost me a lot of money. That's why I'm wearing this t-shirt again. This is a $10 t-shirt. That's because this is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and bear spot, everyone. Take care of yourselves and good night.